Hey friends, it's Darcy. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am a master's student at NYU studying publishing, and this is a week in my life. And I wanted to vlog this week because it is my last week before finals week. I don't know how that happened. I feel like the semester flew by. Did not vlog as much as I meant to. Because like I've just been so busy with school and some freelancing, and like I don't know where the time went. Honestly, probably like one of the fastest semesters of my life. Partly we started pretty late in January, and then I'm done pretty early because I don't have any final exams. I just have final projects and papers and presentations, which are all kind of the last class, which is why I'm done on May 11th. So like next week, and then through the following Monday is my finals week essentially. So this is my last week to really get into those projects without those deadlines. I just submitted my final assignment that's not finals related. That was just like a copywriting assignment, so I just turned that in now. So I feel like, okay, gotta get in the headspace to do like all these final projects, and I thought I would take you all along with me in case you need some motivation for finals, or you just want to see what it's like, especially as a grad student, because I don't have final exams, which is very nice, but still, just like pretty much all of my classes I have like a project and a paper, and 3 out of my 4 classes a presentation to explain my final project, which I definitely prefer over final exams, but it's definitely also a lot of work. And I'm also getting my first vaccine dose, or sorry, my second vaccine dose, thankfully, next week, but a lot of people do seem to get sick a little bit from it. So I'm really worried that that will happen when I'm in the midst of deadlines. So I'm trying to work ahead this week, which like obviously I'm super grateful to be getting that from NYU. It's just like not a convenient timing since it's next Wednesday and I have so many things due right around then, but I'm gonna make it work. It's good motivation to get stuff done this week. And yeah, oh, another update. I'm just trying to think what has happened since I last vlogged, and actually a lot has happened. My living situation is changing. My roommate, who's on the lease and has been in this apartment for a long time, is moving out. His room is almost empty, which is really weird, and he's the one with our beloved Doodle Lucas, so that's really sad, but it's also really exciting. A new chapter's coming up, so I'm gonna probably be finding a new place here soon, and I don't have any specific details on that yet, but I'll definitely vlog. I know I personally love watching New York City apartment content, so I'll probably be vlogging as much as I feasibly can, but that's gonna be once I'm done with this semester, because I don't have time to worry about that too much yet. Just, you know, some preliminary thoughts, but the market's really in the renter's favor right now, which is another reason I'm moving. So it's gonna be exciting. I'm planning to move in by myself. That's kind of the main thing that I do know right now, and hopefully get my own dog here soon as well. So exciting things are coming, but for now I just really need to focus on getting this work done, and that's about it. So today I think I'm going to be focusing on my book final project for my book editing class, which is a proposal on a book concept. And I already have like all my ideas for my final projects like verified by my professors, but just like have a lot of work to do on them, and that one's my first one that's due, so I'm going to be hopefully getting some of that out of the way today. And yeah, there's just like a lot that I need to do for most of them. My video project, which is the second one due, I think that's the one I'm furthest along on, so that's good. But yeah, that's what we're working on. It is now about 5:45, and I'm going to head out here real soon for my class tonight, my digital financials class. And I had a productive afternoon. I worked on my book some, my book project some, and then my digital financials project some. so I'm ready for class tonight. And I think Mondays I'm always like the most productive, or not the most productive, but like have a lot of motivation because it's like a fresh week. And I know some people don't like Mondays, but I like starting the week off fresh from the weekend and like motivated to get a lot done throughout the week. By the end of the week I get really tired and it's harder, but I'm glad I had like a pretty productive Monday. I got through most of like what I needed to get through today, I feel like. And tomorrow I don't really have anything specific. Most of this week I don't, so I can just really hunker down. And I mostly just like do a lot of my work in the afternoon and I have class in the evening, and then I rest at night and sleep in a little bit. That's kind of the routine that's been working for me. Hey guys, it's now Tuesday and last night's class was good. I just came back and was pretty tired, so I didn't vlog anymore really. But I just had a chill night that was actually really recharging. I've been really trying to balance work during the day and like restful evenings for recharging, so I'll just like go on TikTok or watch Friends, and then I'll always read for about an hour before bed, which is just like a really nice way to like cut down on screen time. It's more fulfilling than scrolling forever. I've been reading a lot of really good books actually. If you're more of a fiction person, Such a Fun Age, just read that. It was really good. I read it in like 4 days, which I don't normally do right now since I'm super busy. I also just read Catch and Kill by Ronan Farrow, which was amazing if you like investigative journalism. And then right now I'm reading Between Two Kingdoms, which is like a cancer memoir, which is obviously like not that uplifting, but the way she writes about it kind of is in a weird way. I don't know, but it's sort of related to any like medical diagnosis type books. So that I've been reading, and I stayed up reading that a little bit, although I did go to bed on at a decent time. So feeling okay today. And then I was just snuggling with Lucas for about an hour or two, and I don't normally let myself work in bed, but because he was just like whining at me and I have so few days left with him, I was like, okay. So now I was still productive. Been working on my book project and a little bit from my digital financials after like my class last night, just like updating a few things that I've been thinking about for that, but that's my last one that's due, so not as much of a priority. I need to do some work on my management final as well, because that one's the day after my second dose and I have a lot still to do on it, and I want to get it done this week mostly, so I think I'm going to do that for the rest of the afternoon. The day is flying by though, it's almost like 3 o'clock. And I am in person tonight, which is good. Gets me out of the apartment, but also means I have to leave like 45. I usually give myself like 45 minutes to get there, even though it takes like 30 minutes, but that way I have time to set up my computer and all of that. And I also have to turn in my saliva kit tonight, so I have to like take that into account, which is still in the same building, but just another stop along the way. So yeah, and I usually get changed and all of that too, so just much more of an effort to go in person. But I'm also super fortunate that I can go in person for 2 of my classes, so not complaining whatsoever. Just means I only have a couple more hours left of just like free productivity time. Alright, I've had a very productive afternoon. I actually got so much done on things that I decided to edit a sit-down video I filmed the other day. or at least start on that. But now I do need to head out. Just like feeling in a good mood. I always feel good when I feel like on top of things that I'm like less stressed, even though I'm still like a little anxious about getting everything done for finals. Like I know it'll happen. I have plenty of time to just like work this week. So we're feeling good, and it's nice to like balance things out sometimes and do a little bit of a different type of work, which I don't have a ton of freelance work right now, so that was the move. But now I'm excited to go into Midtown, and it's pretty nice out, so it'll be nice to just like get out for a bit. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday now, and I'm definitely a little bit tired this morning. Did not feel like when my alarm went off, I was just like sleeping so hard. But now it's a little afternoon, and I need to get going on things. So I have my video class tonight, which is remote, so I need to go over some of my edits for that. Because we're working on like our final video project, but we've been like working on it for a few weeks. So we basically need to have like a final cover tonight, and it's also like kind of a group project thing, so I just need to like go over some edits, make the last couple edits, but it shouldn't take me too long, and then just like continuing to work on like my papers and stuff. And one fun thing that I'm doing is if you don't know, I play the cello, and I've been in what formerly was NYU's community orchestra before they cut our funding, and then those of us who were just like in it decided to keep, you know, playing as an orchestra. But then obviously COVID hit, so I haven't played in person with them in a long time now. It's been since December 2019, which is so sad because I love playing with other people. I don't like playing by myself that much, but we're doing like a remote recording session where we each individually record our parts, so at least there's like a reason for me to play. So I have a couple weeks before I need to like send in my recording, but I do want to play it today. I've actually played the piece like twice before, so it shouldn't be anything hard, and I'm definitely out of practice, so that's good. But that's kind of like a fun thing that I'm gonna hopefully do today or sometime this week to start looking at it. Yeah, because I haven't done something like that. I know a lot of people from like who are musicians have done remote recording sessions, but I just like haven't. I couldn't do the last one because when they did it last year, I was in Illinois, so I didn't have my cello because it's here. So I'm excited about that. And it's supposed to be pretty warm today. I think it's like a high of 79. So we'll see if I get out. Oftentimes Wednesdays I don't end up getting out just because I do have remote class, but maybe I'll try and take a break at some point and get out.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
It's almost 6:30, so I'm about to start class. Also sorry if it's loud and there's a bunch of people blasting music. So that's gonna be distracting during class. Let's hope that stops soon. But I think people are excited that it feels warm out and all energized. And yeah, so I had a really random afternoon, but good. I took a walk, which was nice, and it's very warm out, so that inspired me about some summer clothes, which I've been needing to do. Got a bunch of shorts for the summer, and mostly just like comfy clothes I can wear at home, since obviously we're all at home a lot. I just kind of needed to happen. A lot of my summer clothes are just like from several years ago, so excited for those to come in. And then I did some cello playing, I did some of my management project, and now I'm in for a little video workshop tonight. Hopefully that goes well, and then it'll be Thursday soon, which is my last day of class, so I feel like a little bit over the hump day, right? It is now Thursday, which is kind of my least favorite day of the week, because you're like almost to the weekend, but like not. You still have to push through, and I just like, my class on Thursdays isn't my favorite. It's just a required class, it's a management class, and so it's just like not the most inspiring to me, but I do have a couple readings I need to do for that class, and then continue work on my final projects. And I'm at this weird place where it's like the deadlines are still several days away, but like I know I need to keep working on them, but it's like I work really well under deadline, I think because of journalism school, so I know I can do the work in like a lot less time, but then I feel guilty like not doing it. So I always feel like, oh, I should do something and like work on it some. So I'm at like a weird place right now where I like want to do some of it, but I'm also like, yeah, I write better under deadlines, what I tell myself, and I'm just like not really in a writing headspace right now to like write out the papers. So I've just been doing a lot of research on them, which honestly, guys, research is super important. I think it makes the writing process more smooth when you don't have to be going back and forth between like researching something and writing about it. Like if you just have all the research in a doc, then like if you're in a writing mode, you just like write it through, you know? So I'm just like still like finishing up some of that. And basically my video project is done as of last night. I just have to write like a reflection paper with it being like a group project, explaining like, you know, what we each did kind of thing, and how it went, what we could, you know, could have done better, that sort of thing. So I'll probably do that in a little bit, like a couple days. I don't really need to do it today. Oh, and I also have an appointment in like an hour, so that kind of breaks up my afternoon a little bit. And if it's not raining, I'm gonna go take it on the rooftop, which is fun to do, and gotta enjoy the rooftop while I can before I move. The rain keeps getting pushed back, so I'm really hoping it's not gonna rain on me, just because it's nice to have a chance to get outside and some privacy. Yeah, and then I'll be done after my class tonight. But usually Fridays sometimes it's like a pseudo work day, like I'll do some work, but then sometimes if I'm really tired I won't, and I'll like kind of do more work on Sunday. It is nice not having class on Fridays though, for sure.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know,
It is almost 6:30, so I'm about to jump on my last class call of the week, which is all remote. So then it's kind of the weekend, and definitely like didn't have a super productive afternoon, but I did have an appointment, and then I did get the readings done for this class, of course, and kind of like put some more ideas on the page for my projects. I just haven't like sat down and fully, you know, written them out. So I feel like once I get to that point, it'll just be like, okay, doing it, and then we'll be done. But not there quite yet, definitely soon, and then I'll be over the hump, and like finals will mostly be done. So I only have like a week and a half left. I'm done May 10th. I only have 11 days left, so we are almost there, folks, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good long summer too. I have a lot of time before we go back in the fall. It is finally Friday, and I slept in today. I slept at like 12:30, which was blissful. Sleep is so important, guys, especially when you have a lot of work to do. I think you really need sleep to be able to have the energy and focus to like do the work. And I think I'm gonna like have a pretty chill afternoon. Might do a little bit of like YouTube editing or something later, but I think I'm gonna take the day off just because I don't have anything to do for like till next Tuesday, I think. And so I just like want to give myself a second to breathe. I did want to go outside, but it's super windy and just started pouring and then just like slowed down again, so not really sure, maybe later if it stops raining, but the weather just seems to be a little bit all over today. That's New York, it just randomly decides to start pouring. But it's pretty warm out. I'm like wearing shorts. It's just like all of a sudden so warm. Summer's coming. And tomorrow's like May 1st, I think, right? Is that right? How did that happen? So I think I'm gonna maybe read a little bit, chill, maybe go on TikTok. Nothing too wild since I can't really go outside right now. Slow afternoon, but now I am gonna go to Domino Park. It looks pretty nice out. It's still pretty windy, but not raining, so that's good. And I just need to get out of the apartment, and I would just feel like going to Domino Park is the perfect way to end the week, as I often do in my vlogs. So honestly though, it never gets old, and I'm gonna miss living close to it when I move, because I probably won't be as close to it. There's just something about sitting outside reading. I thought is my introvert recharge. Like, nothing's better than that.
I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.